So everyone's spamming this to me. I honestly don't even really know what this is about yet, so let's take a look. According to Wowhead, Reddit, and others, a game master intervened in a plus 23 NPX and ported himself into the dungeon to kill some trash for the group who finished the last boss under percent. The group is friends with the game master and were in voice chat at the time and asked for him to do them a solid. Is this like all recorded? No way. All the details on Wowhead, but is this true? Yes? Oh my god. Dumb. What the heck? We can't even get real people to respond to tickets, so the GM has an ability to cheat a Mythic Plus for his buddies. Dude. What an absolute troll. What is he thinking? Oh my gosh. What an absolute troll. This is the video on it.
All right. So this is so
I'm gonna do the same intro he just did. This is Mythic Plus cheating 23 key. A game master steps in and kills mobs to help them. This is kind of the first I'm seeing of this. Everyone's spamming it to me, but I don't really know what happened. So what is this?
Something that is actively developing on Reddit, where on the front page of Reddit there was kind of an interesting post related to Mythic Plus. It's titled Blizzard GM Death Touching Mobs in plus 23 for their favorite streamer log linked. To preface this, I have no idea if the title was accurate about their favorite streamer, but I did check the VODs and she was in fact not streaming when this run happened.
Was it a streamer?
Also, I'm pretty sure that the GM was in the dungeon the entire time, just watching and waiting. So there I was, perusing some Mythic Plus logs while I was at work today and stumbled upon this curious one. A miraculous key, no right to be timed, so far behind, and yet they pull it out of nowhere for the win.
Wait, this guy is just like browsing through logs, looking at all the details. What a legend.
Surprised when I couldn't figure out how something died so quickly. And I dug a little bit deeper, and a GM death touched the mob. I waited all day to post this, hoping that Blizzard would come out in front of it, but here we are, another Mythic Plus season tainted by cheating or incorrect title recipients. Can't say I'm surprised, but this one is a little bit more egregious than forgetting to shut off title at the end of the season. So this one, basically what's being alleged here is that a GM has gone into a dungeon and death touched mobs to allow players to be able to time a 23. And whenever you click on the log, you are redirected to a lingering image in a Nexus Point Zenith 23, a dungeon that was timed with 14 seconds to spare. You scroll down on the lingering image from the damage taken sources, and there is an ability called Area Death Test that was casted by a member. Whenever you actually go and look at the people in the party, this was an ability that was casted by somebody that was not in the party. This was somebody...
Dude, someone did a little oopsie. Dejo Sai. Oh, no. Guys, how quick is this guy fired? I mean, how quick is this guy fired? Like, there's no way, right? It's like, he probably is showing up to work today and he's just like... Where do I... Handed my badge. Like, dude's donezo. Yeah, that's brutal. Oh my gosh, this guy does the AOE kill thing. I mean, I'm insta GG, right? Insta. Oh my gosh, was it worth it? I mean, the key. I wonder if everyone in the group's gonna get banned too. Like, this guy's definitely getting fired, right? But like, is everyone in the group getting banned? Oh my goodness. I wonder what's going to happen. Sheesh.
Named Xaryu Sai. And you go and click on Area Death Test, or you can actually maybe even look up the ability. It's sourced as ability 265. We can actually pull this up. Area Death Test. You see it's 265 as well. Kill all enemies within a 30-yard radius. Cheater.
It literally says cheater.
Comments. And, you know, it's basically an ability that's been in the game for a very long time. It does seem like it's available as a GM ability. So the premise of this Reddit post is kind of interesting because it's being implied that people are cheating. At first, whenever I first saw this log, I thought that there was a chance that you can go through and actually edit files. You can edit log files and somebody could potentially uploaded it and then wrote this Reddit post for, you know, malicious reasons. Then I went to Raider.io to check to see that the dungeon was actually done in time to correspond the runs, and you can actually see that the time.
Bro, that's like next level cheating. I'm just trying to think of like the PvP equivalent of this. I could imagine like I'm going for a rank 1 title push, and I was like, yo GM friend, when we queue into the next team, can you just kill them all instantly? Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine we just queue into a team and they all just boom blow up? Like, oh my gosh!
From this 23
thanks for the
Nexus
prime,
point
boom.
Zenith on Raider.io line up with the 23 Nexus point Zenith in logs. So everything made sense from that regard. Then I tried to look around a little bit more and noticed that was actually something interesting that happened on Lothraxion as well. So Lothraxion ends up dying around the 28-19 marker, and whenever the boss gets incredibly low, 1.4%, the mob is also cast on by Death Touch. And I was like, this is really fucking weird, to the point where I was, again, kind of wondering as to whether or not this was still real or something that was...
Oh, true. That's kind of interesting.
Maybe the log got corrupted or something like that. And you can actually go in and check. I made a GIF here about it. So basically what ends up happening, let me relive this. There was a GIF, and basically Lothraxion is at like 0% HP. The ability gets cast on Lothraxion, again, like that Death Touch ability that we saw earlier. Then this Lingering Image. This is Lingering Image 4 that was cited earlier that we saw. And that Lingering Image gets pulled, and you can just see, bang, it gets killed off by the Death Touch as well. It's basically at full HP, and then it just dies, and giving the party count and allowing them to time the key that they otherwise wouldn't have been in time. Obviously, again, they're 14 seconds under, so it is quite likely that they would have depleted the key. So I had to go back and actually look to see what happened with the Lingering Image, and it seemed like they did a fairly consistent, Warrenstone skip. It seemed like the way that the Lingering Image was there was all fairly kosher with like a standard Warrenstone skip. So then I did not like how this Reddit post was written. I think that the assertion that a GM is doing this for their favorite streamer seems a little bit unlikely. We've seen some pretty weird exploits in the past where I remember like World First Gallywix was taken down with help from like a Lua unlocker and GM abilities to where it would one-shot bosses. I know there's been weird shit with Torghast powers, but this one's a little bit different because this actually cites a 6th person in the group. But what's being claimed here is that there's a Blizzard GM that's death touching mobs inside of this person's group, which for me, that seems absolutely absurd. Also, the stuff in regards to the streamer in question is actually Yara, Schizophene here. She was, I checked through the Twitch VODs, and she actually was not streaming this, because that was actually one of the first things I went to go check, is to see if she was streaming, and there was no recorded runs of this. It would have been something that would have been kind of interesting.
I actually like this guy. What? Tettles? Yeah, this guy's kind of a legend. He's actually thinking. Maybe he's wrong, but he's actually thinking of like, is this even legit? That's a good question to ask, right? Like, did this actually happen, or is this some corrupted log, or are these guys cheating, or is it actually a GM? Like, there's more than one possibility here. So that's cool.
I ended up clicking through to try to see if any of the other runs were streamed by anybody else. It didn't look like Yeezus was streaming this either on his Twitch page. And so, I clicked through the logs from this guy, and I could not find any other times where this happened, where it's Mini Guy. It seems like this is the tank. This seems to have not happened to him ever before. Now, so then there's kind of the weird allegations where the GM is death touching mobs for their favorite streamer. Now, there are multiple streamers that are in this group. There's Yeezus. He is 4,300. He's one of the best Devour Demon Hunters in the world. And there's Yara. She plays a DK and an Augmentation Evoker, also a fairly popular streamer on NA. And so the allegations of this being a GM helping out their favorite streamer seemed a little bit suspicious until...
Everyone is spamming a clip called GM Corruption from Yummy TV.
Okay, say your piece.
We're doing the key, and we killed the last boss, and I'm like, oh my god, we're missing percent. Like, how? This route looked fine. And I'm like, oh my god, he probably forgot the Arcanist on pull 1. Bro, I have to do this shit again. And then I'm like, I go to my GM friend, I'm like, bro, please, can you do me a solid and just, like, look, this thing has 20 mil, bro. Can you please just...
Wait, he just...
Again? And then I'm like, I go to my GM friend, I'm like, bro, bro, please, can you do me a solid and just like look, this thing has 20 mil, bro. Can you please just one shot?
Bro, there ain't no way
With
you
the one
asked
time
to
for
do
the
it.
one time.
Wait,
Bro,
he just
look, I meant no harm from it. If Blizzard wants to revoke that key or revoke my title, whatever they see fit, I don't care. Like,
bro, what? 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 Yeah, what about a permaban or something? That's crazy. What? Maybe he would like what? Okay, so he just says the thing. Oh my gosh.
personally, I think it was harmless. I didn't expect him to like do it. In hindsight, he shouldn't have done it. He was just like doing me a solid because I fucking hate homework keys. I hate resil keys. I'm like, bro, my tank fucking up one pull. I now have to spend another 30 minutes of my life. Like, I'll do it. I don't care. I'll do it.
Okay. Okay, we'll put that on pause and keep watching the video. That's crazy.
Of course, somebody found some tweets. So first off, people started looking to try to figure out who was this GM? Is this actually a GM? Or is this somebody using a Lua unlocker very similar to what we have seen with the Gallywix kill, where that was just people exploiting the game and completely breaking the game and being able to kill that boss. So people started typing in Xaryu Sai into Raider.io, and it seems like it couldn't, it didn't populate any results that really were super meaningful. I think that there was like maybe some characters, but it was like nobody could actually figure out whether or not this was related to this person or not. This could actually be just some random person. This doesn't have to necessarily be a GM. This doesn't necessarily have to be a Blizzard employee. That was until a Twitter account came up, which is Xaryu DJ. And he is a senior quality analyst who works on Warcraft. And I think he has moved to the Warcraft team and been working here for about 50 days.
Is this the guy?
And interestingly enough, he is also somebody who Yara tweeted at him, who Yara is the augmentation evoker. Yara tweeted at him, "Happy birthday," back all the way in May. So that's where this kind of
links. They did some digging. Holy crap. I'm not going to lie, guys. I wasn't expecting this level of analysis. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, yeah, GM did some death touch, GG's. But like, whoa. Okay, that's a little juicier than I thought it was going into this.
Together. And this links together in an insane conspiracy theory. And so, okay, so that's all where the connection was made. Then Growl got Yeezus, the demon hunter from this group, into voice and was discussing what actually happened with the run with him. And we're just going to let Yeezus explain what happened in this clip.
Okay, but no, listen. Let me explain.
Okay. Say your piece.
We're doing the key, and we killed the last boss, and I'm like, oh my god, we're missing percent. Like, how? This route looked fine. And I'm like, oh my god, he probably forgot the Arcanist on pull 1. Bro, I have to do this shit again. And then I'm like, I go to my GM friend, I'm like, bro, please, can you do me a solid and just like look, this thing has 20 mil, bro. Can you please just one shot?
Bro, there ain't no way
With
you
the one
asked
time
to
for
do
the
it.
There is no way.
Bro.
Look, I meant no harm from it. If Blizzard wants to revoke that key or revoke my title, whatever they see fit, I don't care. Like, personally, I think it was harmless. I didn't expect him to like do it. In hindsight, he shouldn't have done it. He was just like doing me a solid because I fucking hate homework keys. I hate resil keys. I'm like, bro, my tank fucking up one pull. I now have to spend another 30 minutes of my life. Like, I'll do it. I don't care. I'll do it.
I mean,
this is the information that
what
I have come across so far and just how I understand it. Now, for my thoughts, if this is true and not a setup, this is unfucking believable. First and foremost,
it is.
This run should get reverted.
Yeah, for sure.
If
minimum.
This is actually a Blizzard employee. First off, you're gonna get fired for doing shit like this.
Yeah,
like if it's
100% you fire the employee, right? Like no other questions asked. Like that's just like such a massive breach of power. It's like, bro, absolutely not, right? Like you can't just because then you start thinking like, well, what else? And then it's like the whole concept of meaning gets lost because it's like, well, what if this GM is doing this? Like, absolutely not. Like that can never be touched. Like, yes, fire him for sure.
Actually a Blizzard employee, I absolutely cannot fathom that he would do something like this, to the point where there is a wildfire on Reddit now where people are actually heated. I think that this is something that if you were going to get every player on this entire game upset, if you, as a Blizzard employee, are abusing that power and allowing people to achieve rewards that they otherwise shouldn't have. So I think at base level, this run should be reverted. This guy, I would feel just absolutely awful, because this guy is
poster protected now.
His job is in danger now. Like, this is something that is really, really, really tough to come back from. But
yeah,
that was it. That's the drama that's happened with Mythic Plus exploiting. And I wanted to actually make a video about this just because I thought it would be interesting, because it's gotten huge traction on Reddit. Let me refresh this. Oh my God, 1,600 likes. And this is absolutely unbelievable. At first, whenever I first saw this, I thought it was just like some hit piece, but now it seems like it's more legit, which is unbelievable. All right. That's it for me today. I'll see you guys in the next video.
See ya, Tettles. Yo, that was some good coverage. I'm not going to lie. Tettles, nice work on that. I really like and enjoy how he went into it with a really open mind. Like, okay, maybe this isn't actually legit. It turned out that it looks pretty darn legit, but like, at least he was like skeptical and like, was trying to investigate. So I have to applaud Tettles for that. I applaud the honesty, I guess. Like, he just came out and said it. He literally just said it. He's like, all right. Yeah, I asked my GM friend for help, and he did it. Wow. So what's the appropriate action here? Of course, the GM gets fired, right? Like, that's serious stuff. You can't breach that. Of course, the run gets revoked and the title gets revoked. That's like a no-brainer. Does everyone in the group get perma'd? Do they get 6 months? Like, is it just straight perma for everyone in the group? Perma ban the group? I mean, kind of sucks for like, I'm trying to think, if say the Demon Hunter is the one that messaged the GM and everyone else was just kind of like in the group, didn't even know, and then you get banned and you're like, bro, I didn't know that. But then like, I guess how would you prove that? It was a pug. If it was actually a pug, then I would feel so bad that if the other people got banned and they were completely clueless, right? Oh man, all he did was ask. Yeah, there's only logs because there was a pug. Interesting. Oh, Asmos put out a video on it.
Oh man. Whilst all my 3 colleagues are on lunch break, it's time to summon my favourite e-girl Twitch streamer and help them get Warglaive.
Wait. Yeezus is the one who asked. Yeezus isn't the girl, right? The girl was the devourer. Am I just because I got this wrong in like before? I want to make sure we get this right. Yara was the evoker. She's not the one who asked. It was the Demon Hunter. Yeezus, right?
Of Azanoth. And I think, well, I hope that by doing this I'll get the recognition I deserve, and perhaps, if I'm really lucky, she'll become my e-girlfriend. Or even shout out my name when I next type in Twitch chat. Oh boy, I would love that.
So troll.
The best part is, no one will ever know what I'm about to do, cause no one at Blizzard ever checks logs. There we go, my favourite e-girl Twitch streamer. Go and loot Warglaives of Azanoth. My present just for you. I'm also gonna gift you 100 subs after this as well. I sincerely hope that's enough.
The girl's name is E-Girl TTV, and the guild is I Have My Own Game Master. Bro, this guy is oh my god.
Sock or something. She's looted it. My job's done. Although there's tens of thousands of players that get automatically banned from automated reports, and every version of the game is rampant with bots. Here I am, insta-killing bosses for my favourite e-girl Twitch streamer. I'm always primed and ready to appear on any...
Okay. So I clearly am missing something. How did it go from Yeezus is the one who asked, because he said so in the clip, to this? How did it get connected to that? If she was just in the group, it sounds like I'm missing something because it's funnier that way. Okay, right. Is it just like, it's just a joke? Okay, it's just for the bit. It's okay. So he's just trolling. I thought there was like maybe something of the story I was missing here.
Whim, whenever she needs assistance. Oh, it's just about time to hop over to retail and insta-kill all the mythic keys as well. But not before I give her a gold cap on TBC Classic. No one will ever know.
Dude, so episode. Troll. It's actually kind of funny, but like, okay, so just for the humor, Asimos, nice, brother, nice. And then you guys are spamming this peekaboo clip too. What's this?
Should we start a cabal? Wiz, I mean, you already are in the cabal. Like, could you imagine having a GM in your pocket like this? This is the only guy I could see having kind of GM access like this might be Xaryu.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. You guys think, like, Peekaboo really thinks, just because we have 20 plus rank 1 titles, multiple level 60s in hardcore, many world first achievements. I mean, the list goes on. You guys think just because of that, just because of tournament wins, 6v6 champion, 10v10 wins all the time, like, there's no way just because of all these achievements stacking up so high that I've cheated to get them. I mean, 2 Thunder Fury bindings in 1 run? No, guys, this is skill. All right, there's a difference. I can't believe these accusations. Unbelievable.
Right? Who knows what he's doing with GMs in private? I have no idea what they're talking about or discussing. I can't even imagine. I mean, we've seen Xaryu get so many epic loot drops, right? First run. I didn't want to bring all that up, but like, that is weird, no? He got the thing on Classic too, the Thunder Fury in 1 run. It was like, that was the most unheard of shit I've ever seen. Happens as he's the only guy playing hardcore again, too. Very weird.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I was a little skeptical about the Thunder Fury in 1 run. I'll tell you guys that much. I was a little skeptical. So I can imagine you, I was like, Blizzard, Blizzard? Yeah, like I was. So I'll tell you that much. Like I was like, I'm me, and I was still like, geez, was that rigged? Oh my gosh.
It's seemingly like he gets all these epic drops. I play Classic for every day, all the time. Got no epics ever. He deserves it.
Yeah, it also might be a skill difference. Like, I don't know if Peekaboo's pressing the right buttons at the right time or anything. I think he's more just like playing Classic. I'm playing Classic, right? There's a difference here. Like, I'm gaming. Peekaboo's gaming, right? It's just a whole different animal, right? And if you can see it, you see it. If you can't, you just can't. Like, some people just kind of can't see it. And I think there is a massive difference there as well.
Oh, so now we're making special treatment for Zar, huh? Huh. Okay, so it's okay when Zar gets Thunder Fury in 1 run.
It's kind of like how I kill the bosses too, right? Like, it's done in a specific way with such coordination and skill. Like, the DPS is so high. It's something Peekaboo probably hasn't experienced, so far, at least. Maybe he'll never experience it. I don't know. Who knows? But if he ever does experience it, maybe a Thunder Fury will drop for him as well, right? Unlikely, like we said. Cool. Well, that's good to cover. In the news section of the Blizzard support Discord server, the official Blizzard CS account shared the Black Temple in Phase 3 will be launched August 13th. Blizzard CS, are you prepared to infiltrate the Black Temple and face the Betrayer in Burning Crusade Classic on August 13th? All the details can be found here. The post comes with a link, which currently leads to a page with a 500 error. True. So it's likely this message was sent earlier than expected. What do you guys think? I mean, that timing seems pretty spot on. If that's the case, I kind of want to kill Illidan. Like, I wasn't really thinking about this, but like, I might bring back main tank Pop and kill Illidan. I'm thinking about it. Like, I'd have to get attuned. I'd have to do some weeks of raiding, get some better gear, hard reserve some loot, or win some rolls. Call your GM friend. Guys, I don't know what you guys are thinking with the GM friend stuff. I mean, I don't know. Let's see if we can get lucky on some drops. All I'm saying here. I mean, see if we can get some lucky drops. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know.